I'm author LynnRogers here in my home in San Jose, California, on the edge of the Los Gatos border. I want to talk about these three books that are part of my Born in Berkeley series. Each one is a standalone novel. These three, A Burst of Sunrise, Side Roads, and Swan Again, are part of a projected quartet. They deal with our search for a soulmate. In this case, my protagonist, Carolyn Ryder, believes she's found her true, eternal soulmate, but neither are fully free to be together. When Carolyn Ryder determines to live out her novels and write out her life, she encounters Southern writer Evelyn Dewey Swan. He also has a complicated life. He calls her from karmic entanglements to the timeless realm of soulmates beyond time. We read from chapter 1 about these midlife lovers exploring the possibility of being soulmates. The Eichler, bordered by ivy with honeysuckle, had every light blazing. "To make you comfortable," he said once she came inside. "I'm tired," she said, "after my autistic daughter." "That's right, this was your day to have her. I remember." Aiden Rose would never remember. This man was nice, treated her better. She'd had to go over, even if she didn't feel like it. Dewey Swan had called the night before, May 5th. "I have the house to myself for a week," he'd said. "Can you come over?" He was a lighter version of Aiden Rose, a handsome, shorter stature and green eyes too, though fairer hair, and he was a writer too, with problems like her own. This is a book that explores the concept that each of us has a complementary other that our hearts know and our soul never forgets. My character, like me, is an eternal romantic. Is Dewey Swan really Carolyn Ryder's soulmate? In Side Roads, when he returns to an estranged situation and isn't fully free to be with her, she goes on the road in a modern sense, like Kerouac's on the road, but psychologically, and she meets up with other baby boomers in similar complex relationships. James, who lives in Japantown in San Jose, who's involved with Han Law, a Vietnamese social worker, and others who are sorting out the theme of soulmates. Finally, in the last of the series to date, she travels to the Carolinas and finds that this quest for a soulmate crosses racial lines. After all, the heart knows, the soul never forgets. But what happens to us at the millennium as we search for that significant other?